So I want to start this off by first and foremost giving thanks to the Most High, right? First and foremost, right? With everything, right? So it's interesting. You know, it's interesting when you start receiving truly what's been going on for real, and how people, right, have been feeding off of your sickness. It's a hard thing in a way to accept, because there's so many layers to peel back to even see, wow, really? Yeah. And you know, when people know the way, right? Like, you've been around people, right, that know, you know, you're saying you're actually trying to better your life, right? And they know, hey, if you boom, 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 oh, you're trying to do this, boom, boom, boom. But then they don't let you know that information. They don't tell you that information. They don't share with you that information. This is not what they put you on, right? No, they just know, and they just keep it to themselves. But when you're one who always is working for Christ, right, and there's so much depth and the understanding of what that would, yeah. But when you're really working for Christ, right, it's key for you to recognize and realize that not everybody has really your best intentions in mind. Even people that you're doing your best to like help out and do these kinds of things, you need to think like, are these people feeding off of your pain, agony, suffering, and sickness? Right? Are you not knowing yourself? Is you not knowing yourself and you not being who you know you really are here to be? Is that benefiting them? Because if you knew who you were, would you really be around some of those people? Because you could see it clearly. You could see that they're snakes. You got to cut your grass. But it's hard to cut your grass when you've been like following falsehood. You've been believing in stuff that isn't true. You've been trying to maintain things that just don't serve you anymore. And the only reason that they're still even a part of your life is because you're just maintaining them. If you didn't maintain them, they would fall. But because of how blessed and abundant you are, those things are able to be maintained just simply for the fact that you're striving to maintain them. So, you know, it's really important to recognize and realize not everybody deserves to have the benefit of being in your presence. Not everybody deserves that, you know. And it actually is kind of the selfish thing to give your energy away frivolously when taking care of yourself for the love of God is the best thing you could be doing, and becoming the best version of yourself is the best thing that you could be doing. And until you become that, it's detrimental to always try to go outside of yourself before feeding yourself. You can't pour from an empty glass. This is really important to understand. And it's a process, because, you know, it's kind of a thing to like, oh wow, like people were really like, I surrounded myself with some pretty crappy people that were like low vibrational, even though they was talking all high. But what they say in the Bible, you shall be able to know them by their fruits. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, just as a bad tree can never bear good fruit. So yeah, like, you know, you got to just look at the fruits too. You got to look at the fruits. You just got to peep the fruits. You got to be like, okay, cool. I hear you, but the Spirit, Christ has put the spirit of discernment in me, so I'm able to discern these things. I'm able to discern, are you really talking or nah? You know what I'm saying? And then also look at the fruits. You know, he came to give us and remind us that with Father, life is abundant, right? So yeah, this is not, living in lack is not following Christ. It's not. Now, I'm not saying that you got to be some freaking rich billionaire, trillionaire, millionaire, because I'm not saying none of that. That's not what I'm saying. I just got to clarify in this moment right now, right? But you don't got it. Lack is a spirit. Fear is a spirit. Doubt is a spirit. These things are spirits. And when you're really walking with Christ, you're walking with the true authority, right? So none of these spirits can really affect you. So to say that you're following a true path, then your fruits should reflect the goodness of that path. Yeah, life or death, you know, that's the real choice, you know, life or death, life or death, life or death. That's the choice. And when you choose that, you just have to really like cut off anybody and anything that is of death. If they want to keep choosing death, let them choose death. But if you really choose life, you gotta go live your life. Then go be alive, live your life, you know? So yeah, Christ, we love you, you know? We love you, Christ, and I just want to say thank you. And we appreciate you and everything that you do for us, and we are grateful for everything that you are revealing to us and guiding us to the truth of our beings, you know. And I pray that, you know, anybody here that is still on the fence about you, I pray that you reveal the truth of yourself to them in dreams and visions, and also, you know, show them your presence, you know, because, you know, your presence is undeniable. It's just undeniable. When you're on a journey of truth, you know, you're practicing all these things, you're studying all these things, you're seeking. But then when you like experience, like, not even, yeah, it's crazy, but when you experience the truth, when you experience it without a shadow of a doubt, not based off of no knowledge from no book, not based off of what somebody else told you, but your own personal experience, this is undeniable, you know. Undeniable, you know. And, you know, again, life or death, that's just the choice. Life or death, you know, life or death. In Christ, that's what I choose, you know. So that's all. Peace and love, health and harmony. Have a beautiful rest of your day.